Everyone, so today's video is just a quick review on the new Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation, and it comes in a stick form like this. I actually didn't know what color I was in, but by watching some of the videos here on YouTube, I either figured that I was in one or two different shades, 240 and the color 310. When I got home, I opened both of these up to see which one fit me better. I actually tried the 240 first, and this one was just a little bit too light, and then I tried the 310, and that one was still a little bit too light. For some reason, I feel that these foundations, they throw off a white tint. I was watching It's Judy's Time video as well, and I noticed that she was saying that it kind of has that white tint, but yet it doesn't say anything really about any SPF. Stick foundation looks like this, and it has like a little moisture thing in the center, and when you swipe it, it looks like that. Now in the tube, it's kind of hard to actually tell your perfect shade. I hate when foundations do this, when you have to look at something through the tops or whatever, because I just feel that it's not really giving you an accurate measure. I wish that all makeup stands would have like a little tester that they would do so you could actually sample the foundations before you purchase. On my skin, and by looking at it, it kind of looks like it would match, but what I found out is that it leaves a really strong white cast, and I don't like that. Also, when applying the foundation, while it's really nice and creamy, it feels like a powder to me. And if you're someone that doesn't like powder foundations, and I've warned you guys about powder foundations before, my reason for not liking them is because I actually have dry skin. So I really wouldn't recommend this foundation for anyone that has dry skin, simply because of that fact that it is going to act more like a powder. And another thing that I noticed is that it will separate in your dry patches, and it looks really funky, and you know, with a better lack of words. On my chin, I noticed that I got some crustiness on there. This is my second day wearing this. So as I was saying before my camera cut off, I've actually worn this foundation now for 2 days, and the reason for me doing that is because I wanted to give you guys a pretty good overview of the foundation, as opposed to just wearing it for 1 day, or just wearing the foundation and just really being just undecided about it. So last night what I did is I actually exfoliated my face, and I also used my Clarisonic on the areas that I noticed that it dried a lot in the first time, or just looked really powdery, which was on the side of my lips and on the side of my nose. Now usually when I wear a foundation, I can tell right off the bat if it's going to be a foundation for dry skin, considering how it does around my nose area and my chin area. Today when I put it on, it does look a little more dewy since I did do that, and it did settle a lot better, but still at the same time I don't feel that it completely solved the problem. I still feel like that it went into those little fine little spots around my nose area that tend to really be dry. Looking at it right now in the viewfinder, I still see that it looks kind of white and kind of ghostly. I guess it goes okay with the rest of my complexion. However, I'm still just really unsure. I did put bronzer on to bring it down a little bit, but I still think this foundation makes me look kind of ghostly. So overall, I would not recommend this foundation, period. It does run about $6.99, I do believe, so I got both of them. $12 for both. You really can't complain when you go out here and you buy some of the other drugstore foundations that are automatically $12, $14, $15 and so on. So this wasn't a bad deal, but yet I still feel that there's a lot that could be done about this foundation. Like I said, if you are someone that loves powder foundations, then this would definitely be something for you to try, because it's nice, it's creamy, but it does have that very powdery feel to it. So that would be the downfall there. The color matchup for women of color, I would also say, would be another downfall. The Walmart that I went to carries the CoverGirl Queen collection, so they normally would carry the darker shades for my ethnic sisters and so forth. But what I found with this foundation is that those colors, the darker the shade, the more orange I thought it tended to look when it was in the tube. So it just might be me, but I was pretty sure that I was either going to be one or the other, because I saw someone else do a video and she was my same complexion. So that just also shows you never to go off with the complexion of people that you think you are on YouTube as well. But just really disappointed with this foundation. It really feels like a powder. It doesn't really leave any dewiness or anything like that. I'm gonna put some more on so you can see. But I mean, it's nice, it's creamy, but for a foundation, I don't know. To me, the colors, they look, the first time I saw these in the drugstore, I passed them up because for the simple fact that to me, they looked like concealer shades. And that's just the way I left it, as being pretty much another concealer that came out in the Maybelline Fit Me. And that's what I thought they were. But then when I saw the videos, I was just like, okay, it's a foundation. So I think there's still a lot to be done with this product. I don't think that they really thought everything through, why it has that really powdery feel. I guess that's because it's shine free. But at the same time, there are a lot of different foundations out here that are shine free that don't necessarily give you that powdery effect. And this one does. And I guess that's why you get that white cast. It's because it's leaving that powdery effect behind. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope the review was helpful if you plan on picking these up. As for me, I'm going to be returning these to the store, or either I will just, I don't know, use them as concealer like I originally thought they were. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.